Why do most relationships fail? 8 emotional truths that reveal why relationships fail. We have all heard it before. Love is enough. But is it really? The truth is, love is only the beginning. Many relationships start out with excitement, passion, and the hope of forever. Yet somewhere along the way, something changes. Conversations fade. Emotions dry up. Distance grows. And what once felt like forever slowly becomes, we are not working anymore. If you have ever found yourself lying awake, wondering why a relationship that seemed so perfect suddenly broke down, you are not alone. Relationships are fragile. They demand more than just love. They demand communication, trust, effort, and growth. Let's take a deep dive into the 8 reasons why relationships fail, not just as a list of problems, but as a heart-to-heart conversation about what really goes wrong and how to recognize the signs before it's too late. 1. Lack of communication, when silence becomes the loudest cry. Communication is the heartbeat of any relationship. When couples stop truly talking, when they stop expressing how they feel, what they need, or what's bothering them, things begin to fall apart quietly. You might start with small things. I will tell them later, or it's not a big deal. But those small silences add up. Over time, partners stop feeling seen. Misunderstandings grow. Assumptions take the place of clarity. Emotional intimacy fades. The saddest part? Most relationships don't end in anger. They end in silence. How do you fix it? Talk. Not just about your day, but about your feelings, fears, dreams, and even your doubts. Learn to listen with the intent to understand, not just to respond. 2. Trust issues, when doubt becomes the third person in the relationship. Trust is the foundation of love. Without it, love constantly trembles under the weight of suspicion and fear. Jealousy creeps in. Questions like, "Where were you?" or "Who are you texting?" become frequent and tense. Sometimes trust issues come from past betrayals. Other times, they come from unresolved insecurities. But no matter the cause, a relationship without trust feels more like a prison than a partnership. How do you fix it? Heal from past wounds before starting a new relationship. Build trust slowly and consistently. Be transparent and let your actions match your words. 3. Unrealistic expectations, when you expect perfection from a human. Many people enter relationships with a checklist, how their partner should act, look, talk, love, or succeed. But real love isn't about finding someone perfect. It's about embracing someone's imperfections and learning to grow together. When expectations are too high or unspoken, they turn into silent disappointments. One partner always feels they're not doing enough. The other feels constantly let down. How do you fix it? Be realistic. Your partner is not your parent, therapist, or savior. They can't meet all your emotional needs. Learn to love people for who they are, not who you imagine they should be. 4. Lack of effort, when love becomes lazy. In the beginning, love feels effortless. But over time, routines replace excitement. Good morning texts stop. Date nights disappear. Physical affection fades. People often say, if they loved me, they'd try. But the truth is, effort isn't just a sign of love. It's the fuel that keeps it alive. How do you fix it? Never stop dating your partner. Make time. Celebrate small things. Surprise them. Say thank you. Love is a verb. It needs action, not just emotion. 5. Poor conflict resolution, when fights hurt more than they heal. Arguments are normal, but yelling, name-calling, shutting down, or dragging up the past, that's toxic. It's not about if you fight, it's how you fight. Some people avoid conflict until everything explodes. Others attack when hurt, hoping to feel powerful. But real resolution comes from empathy, patience, and listening even when it's hard. How do you fix it? Learn to pause before reacting. Use "I feel" instead of "you always." Focus on solving, not winning. Sometimes, being kind matters more than being right. 6. Incompatibility, when love can't bridge the gap. You can love someone deeply and still not be right for each other. Maybe you want kids and they don't. Maybe your values clash. Maybe your personalities constantly collide. Incompatibility doesn't always show up early. It reveals itself over time. At first, differences feel exciting. Later, they become exhausting. How do you fix it? Be honest about your deal breakers. Don't ignore red flags just because your heart wants it to work. Love needs alignment, not just attraction. 7. Lack of emotional support. When you feel alone together. Have you ever felt lonely with someone? Like your words don't matter? Like your pain is invisible? Emotional neglect is hard to notice. It's when your partner stops checking in, stops comforting you, or dismisses your feelings with "you are too sensitive," or "you'll be fine." Over time, that disconnect can feel colder than any physical distance. How do you fix it? Be your partner's safe space. Validate their emotions. Ask, "How can I support you today?" Sometimes, the most loving thing you can say is, "I hear you. I'm here." 8. Financial problems. When money tears the heart apart. Money can be a silent killer in relationships. One partner may be a spender, the other a saver. One might carry debt, while the other fears financial instability. When money is tight, stress builds. Blame starts. Communication suffers. Financial tension often reflects deeper issues like control, fear, or lack of trust. How do you fix it? Talk about money early and often. Set joint goals. Make budgets together. Be honest about your financial past. Money isn't just math, it's emotional. Finally, love needs more than emotion, it needs intention. Relationships don't fail overnight. They break in moments, missed conversations, withheld feelings, small acts of neglect. But the good news? Most relationships don't fail because of a lack of love. They fail because love wasn't nurtured. If you're in a relationship right now, ask yourself, are we still talking with our hearts open? Are we growing together? Are we choosing each other every day, not just when it's convenient? Love is not a passive feeling. It's an active, ongoing decision to show up, to care, to listen, and to fight, not with each other, but for each other. And if your relationship has already ended, let this be a reminder. You are not a failure. You loved, you tried, and you learned. And next time, you'll love wiser, stronger, and deeper. Because love isn't just about finding the right person, it's about becoming the right partner. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.